So you guys were I'm hearing a lot of you guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that, and when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So, it's shorter. There you go. Crazycatlady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair educational for and entertainment purpose. It's like it's all they did. Well, those years ago. See? No, I don't want to do any more of it. Alright. Hi everyone, Martha here. So I've watched the first 5 episodes of Season 2 Tiny Toons Looniversity, Season 2. And it was pretty funny, especially the one with Elmer and Elmira in it. I'm happy they put Elmira in this show. I remember hearing about that they're not going to put her in here, because for some reason they thought her squeezing 2 animals is way too much, I think. I don't know. But I'm happy they put her in here. It's okay if it's only for 1 episode. Then we might get more of this episode probably tomorrow. So yeah. So let's talk about the first 5 episodes. So the first episode is them technically in their version of Hollywood, where they are exploring the city, and this is Buster, Babs, Sweetie, Hampton, and Plucky. And Babs is taking pictures for everybody, but not taking pictures of herself. And then we see Elmira taking pictures of the cutest animals for the month. And then apparently they're not cute enough, so she has to go find her own Gootsy Boosies out there. And eventually she finds Babs trying to get nachos, and she tricks Babs to be gone for like a whole day, and Buster, Sweetie, and Hampton are both looking for her. While Plucky is not caring because he is mad at an artist who drew him in the wrong way. So he is trying to ask other people, is it wrong, but they're actually agreeing with the artists who drew him. And so eventually, once they find out where they are by asking a pickle blender, and I think they have like a little reference to good feathers, because we see a pigeon that looks like one of the birds from Animaniacs. I don't know, is this supposed to be one of those pigeons that are from the Good Feathers? I don't know, that's what it reminded me of. And they find her after she's taken like 100 pictures, and every time Babs tries to leave, Elmira decides to removes the memory card and shows that she did not have the memory card in there to make Babs stay longer. And when she sees the other animals coming, she freaks out and tries to make them all stay. So she's basically kidnapping them, and then Plucky comes back, and then Plucky decides to stay, because why else? You know, until he lets his picture being taken. So, yeah. And the next episode was so we have the second episode is when Babs gets a pimple or a zit, and it's picture day. So she's trying to get rid of it. So she asks Wiley to help her when she gets shrink cream, which is supposed to like shrink it, but instead it actually makes her shrink. She has to go across the room and try to get giant cream and makes her actually giant. And Um, we have Buster want to change his haircut because Daffy tells them this picture means the most important part of their lives. This picture does because it like pretty much decide Bug's career in a way. He said, but I think he just mostly did that to like get out teaching them. So, and Dizzy's helping Hampton with his right picture. We see him like dressed as Elvis. And Dizzy's really just helping like realize this is to stay who you are and get like free cheeses. And I think 3 is my favorite episode, the one with Marvin, because of all the movie references they have in they have all the like they have Whoopi Goldberg being actual bird, they have Michael J. Fox being actual fox. So they're like basically having like any actor that has an animal name in their name actually be the actual animal that they have in their name. As a joke. And then they quote Star Trek in here, and then they quote Alien by saying Final Frontier, and then Hampton says you can't hear any screams in space. And then you could, because one of the aliens that Elmer's going after, that Marvin's going after, actually screams outside in space, and they heard it. So Buster's trying to get Babs not to feel homesick, basically during this, and Sweetie ends up, who's playing a game that looks very similar to where they're at. Is so busy intertwining and playing the game, she doesn't realize what's going on until they pour her out of it and ask her to save the day and save Marvin, because Marvin gets taken away by the aliens. And this this episode made me realize man, Marvin's really short because he's the same size as these Tiny Toons, while Bugs is taller than them, so it proves how tall, short he is. So that one's my favorite. And then we have one that's okay because it's mostly Babs and Buster going to like a twin con and learning it's okay to be individuals. And the episode 5 is they're like doing a secret society thing. I think it's a rip off of the all those secret societies out there, and basically also rip off of rip on sororities, because all the things you have to do in order to join a sorority. I seriously doubt they still make them do that, but I don't know. I've never been in one, so I can't confirm that. I didn't go to that kind of college, but basically they were told they had to humiliate their best friend, and Buster does want to humiliate Babs, but Plucky doesn't have a best friend to humiliate, so he just humiliates himself. Then we find out it's just the other Looney Tunes, the other Tiny Toon dressed as them. It's like one of them is actually Furball and stuff like that. And so the main one is that big white dog. I don't know that one's name, but it reminds you of Arnold Schwarzenegger. So those 5 episodes was pretty good. Used to go watch them. I did not tell all of you guys everything that happens in them, but I do like this so far. I can't wait for the second part of this season. So probably gonna give the first episode probably about like an 8. Then I give the second one a 7, and I give the third one a 9. Then I probably give the fourth one a 6, and the last one a okay, I forgot to mention. Okay, so I don't used to go on Twitter that much, otherwise probably I don't I forgot about this. But apparently when they had that update coming for Disney Dreamlight Valley, we had this new building that is that they showed on Twitter. I got a picture of it, and some people think it's a touch of magic thing, since on the flag it shows the touch of magic sign on there, and some people think it's what Daisy's gonna use, since she's part of the next update. Just that should be hers. Just like we have Scrooge selling the clothes and furniture, and we have Goofy selling the seeds. So yeah, I just want to know what her house is gonna look like. Is she gonna? Because we know that because some of the characters have their own house. Because they don't have Minnie and Minnie living together, but they have like Belle, Beast, Anna, Kristoff, Simba, and Nala living together, and they're all couples. But Mickey and Minnie don't live together. So somebody tells me it's gonna be like that. They're gonna have Donald and Daisy have their own house. I just want to know what's gonna look like. I don't usually do touch magic, so that's why I don't really talk about it. So I still want to know when she's gonna show up and who's gonna be the lucky villagers. Is it gonna be Oswald or somebody else? I'm in the Oswald camp, because some people think it's Figment, and a lot of people think it's other characters, but I'm okay with either one. If we get Oswald, fine. If we get Figment, fine. If we give those two characters more and more attention, because they don't get that much attention, and technically Figment gets less attention than Oswald does, because Oswald, at least Oswald's been in shorts. Figment's only have been at the parks. So yeah. So back to past me. The last one, 7-2. So I'll see you guys later. Like, favorite, and subscribe. And remember, we're tiny, we're toony, and this cartoony, we're invading your computers. And don't show Amira to your animals' frenzies, or they might have some nightmares to have. Cause we don't like Amira, she's scary. So bye bye, like, favorite, subscribe, and bye bye.